You're gonna take that bat and hit her with it.
Next Tuesday.
How do you know Victoria's father?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Are you CIA, FBI?
How far can you be pushed?
He tried to kill the president, and nobody seems to care.
He is a very powerful man.
Don't move!
Before you take matters
I need a gun.
What for?
I'm going to get to the bottom of it.
into your own hands.
Kill Victoria's father.
I don't think we can do that, son. You have 1 hour.
Tyler Perry's The Oval.
All right, Oval fans, we're talking the preview for Season 3, Episode 4, In Need of Protection. So before jumping into it, you know the drill. Hit the thumbs up button to show you like the video. Hit subscribe as we get closer and closer to 190,000 subscribers. Hit the bell icon and select all. That way you are notified when Our Kind of Entertainment uploads content to the channel. You're no longer going to receive the haves and the have-nots review notifications. It's going to be Our Kind of Entertainment. And follow me on social media. Links are in the description below. So, so we got Sharon telling Dale that in her mind, she feels like there was some sort of deliberate or planned shooting that occurred at the pharmacy, and Kyle might be behind it, which is interesting because later in the promo, Kyle surprises Dale at the hospital and seems to reassure him that he'll find out, or, basically he'll get to the bottom of this, like what happened to him and whatnot. And remember, Donald did tell Kyle that if I find out you went to the hospital and, see Dale, then you are going to be mad about, or basically you're going to regret going down there to see about Dale because I won't go easy on him again. Basically meaning that if Kyle is found out to have been at the hospital, then Donald's going to mess Dale up even more. We have the guy who pretty much, I don't even know if I'll say broke in. I'll just say he walked into Alan's apartment because I don't think Alan locked the door behind him when he got into his apartment that night. It doesn't look like he beats Alan up too bad. It's like the one kick that sent Alan flying into another room across a table and over a desk. Victoria's on the phone and just tells Alan that the bat this guy has, you're going to take it and you're going to hit Ellie with it. And then in a blink and you miss it scene, it looks like Ellie comes home. So I don't know if the guy is just going to give Alan the bat and leave, or if he's going to stick around to see if Alan actually does what Victoria tells him to do. And remember, Donald was the one that called Victoria's bluff, telling Alan, don't worry about it. Nothing's going to happen. Sure thing, boss. All right, so then we have Alan the next day at the White House. Now, it looks like there's a moment where he's upstairs talking with Victoria, probably recounting the events of last night, saying, wow, you didn't think I'd go through with my threats, huh? Well, just to show you that, yeah, I will send somebody over there over and over again until you do what you need to do. But then he has a scene where he talks to Alonzo saying he needs a gun. So I'm more willing to believe that he's probably saying this because Alonzo says, what for? Probably to use it against any intruders in his home again. I don't know if Victoria says get a gun and shoot this whore or what, but I'm thinking Alan says he's getting a gun. That way, if anybody else shows up in his apartment, whether it be another guy Victoria sends or Jason, he's going to shoot him. Okay. We got Richard and Nancy in the kitchen with Barry. It looks like Richard knows that Barry been smoking that stuff. What's wrong with you, son? You've been smoking, huh? And it seems like there's another scene where, Richard, obviously has gotten home after the late shift at the White House. And it looks like, while he's getting undressed or something, Nancy opens the door. She's trying to seduce Richard because it's obviously been a while before them, given everything that's been going on. And speaking of sex, it looks like we have Bobby and Lily getting it on in the attic. So, she want to get a little something, something. And Donald's telling Lily, it seems like you're rushing me out of the house. And she says, the sooner you're gone, the better it feels. But then Bobby warns her that Donald is clearly playing mind games with her. So regardless, she's going to get some in when she want to get some in. And speaking of scorned lovers, you got Sam over at Priscilla's house, if you want to call it that, the next morning, basically, going in on her like, how do you know Victoria's father? Are you CIA? Are you FBI? And she goes on to say, I could shoot you and get away with it. Is that what you really want to do, Priscilla? And she pretty much ducks and dodge any kinds of allegations he making, you know, like she won't address what he's asking, like, how do you know this person? How do you know that person? She doesn't really want to talk with Sam nor answer the question. So from there, we got the feds discovering Max at the hotel. I don't see Blakely in that shot, so I don't know if Blakely had, you know, gotten up and left, or I know that Max is on the damn phone, so I feel like that's a bad thing because that might actually reveal his location or something. So Blakely was right. They should have kept on moving. So the last thing is Hunter telling Donald that, you know what, he tried to kill the president of the United States and nobody seems to care. Well, he's a powerful man. I want him dead. I don't think that's a good idea, sir. I want Victoria's father dead, and you have an hour to kill him. So yeah, we'll just have to wait and see how that goes, Hunter. But with that being said, guys, that's all I have to say for this particular promo for next week's episode. Honestly, one of the only videos I think I'll do between now and next week is, you know, what is Priscilla's connection to Curtis? You know, I don't know what the title it is. Are Victoria and Priscilla sisters? Is, you know, how does Priscilla know Curtis? I mean, I don't know. I really am not that invested in that particular storyline, but that's just me. So yeah, that's all I got for this promo. Make sure you like and subscribe, as I mentioned at the very beginning of the video. And if you want to donate to the channel, feel free to do so on PayPal or Cash App. Trust and believe, every little bit helps, and it is appreciated as I save up towards hopefully eventually getting approved to get a house. So thanks so much for tuning in, guys, and I'll catch you all in the next video.